Whoa, well, we've just had a right good laugh with the shopping. We went into the smallest Aldi in the world, which didn't have anything in it really. And then we found a Lidl and went to that. And then we're figuring next time we're going to go to a Carrefour. The Mercadona had absolutely no parking. There was 3 of them in this town. Where are we? Ubetsa.
Something like that, yeah.
I tell you, I'll put it there. The Aire is right behind the Garda Civil. So safe, I should think. We've got it because we've had to faff around with so many shops. It got to that time where it's 2 o'clock in the afternoon and most places are shutting. But we've managed to find a pizza place, so we're going to go and grab a pizza. You know what it's like? Too tired after all the shopping to cook food. So we're gonna do that and go get some food and come back. So yeah, you ready?
I am.
You are. Hurry up!
We've only got an hour and a half to eat.
Oh no! Alexa, CCTV.
Sleep CCTV is armed in away mode.
Yeah, Sheila.
Yeah, Sheila. I've changed the accent of the lady talking on my Alexa speaker, and I've made her Australian, and I love it. It's the best thing ever. So this is the Aire. So you're only supposed to stay on these ones, but apparently they're not bothered because there was a Guardia Civil car there, and then you've got your drive over waste, toilet, water. So get some fresh water before we go, and yeah, awesome. Right, we have just come out of Don Angelo and it's noisy, so I'm going to get moving. However, we had what we classed as the best pizza in France. We met Pete and Kelly at, can you remember what the town was called? Crayon. And we had a lovely couple of days with them there, and we went and had the best pizza, which is right opposite the Aire in Crayon. And this is so close to it. It's so close to being that good.
So it was me that said it was the best pizza in France.
Yeah.
Because the ingredients are so fresh and so well done. And I would say this one, the ingredients were just not as fresh. But otherwise...
The pizza base was... and we had bruschetta to start. We shared a pizza because they were huge. And then we shared a bruschetta because it was huge. We didn't share pudding. We didn't. However, the whole lot... So, 1 pizza to share, 1 starter to share, and 4 beers and 2 puddings, €39. Bargain.
Bellissimo.
It's not bellissimo, honestly, it's just not. It's, we keep trying to get out of languages we know less than Spanish.
Si.
Si. So when we came into this town, and it is a town, it's not a village, so we thought it might have been villagey, and it's not. When we came into the top part to do like the Aldi and the Lidl, we were thinking, oh, it's too big. It's just way too big because it was noisy and trafficy and people-y. Whereas this side of town where the Aire is lovely. It's green and there's apartments and a castle for you down south. Just to make sure you don't get mixed up. And we're going to go to the Mirador because there's apparently a Mirador, and we keep seeing flashes of the view. Looks absolutely stunning. So yeah, this side is way better. It's nice.
Leg day, baby.
Leg day. That was yesterday for me. Would we do this without beer? I don't even want to know. Look at the view there though. How pretty. You just have these here. It's just like, and then they've got those things there where you look like a numpty with your legs. John's just said, how come you're not filming?
You should fall down. There's a twist again.
Like we did last summer. Honestly, one of the things you're going to get from this one is that we like afternoon beers. Especially when we don't have to work afterwards, so. Woo!
Don't film me getting off. It's going to be a disaster.
Disaster. See, he just goes and leaves me. He leaves the accident-prone wife.
I can't do that.
No, do that one, because that's funny. What coordination? Get both legs going. What are you doing? You run. You've been doing it since you were born.
A cycle. I don't run.
Left, right, left, right. There we go. He's such a clever boy.
The one's overtaking the other now. Going. Too dangerous. Yeah, it looks like a bike.
Sit on it. That's what she said. Push with your feet. There.
I see. And now.
Let's go. So there is the Academia de Guardias, and we are parked just down the side of it there. So we're just going to go around and up that way, and then we're done. So I'm just having a little bit of breakfast. Oh, look at that! The sun just went in as I started recording. And this just a this is a 20 cents piece of bread from Lidl, and I've just put some of this on it. Extra virgin olive oil. It is the tastiest stuff. Sprayed some of that on with my little spray thing, and then you've got this tomate rallado. There we go. And that's the stuff that they put on tomato bread when you get the pan con tomate. So I've literally been putting that on there, a bit more oil on, and some salt, and oh my god. So there you go. And I just put it in the air fryer and toasted it for like 30 seconds, so it's just a little bit warm and crispy, but I could live off this stuff. It's so fresh, and you only need a tiny bit of salt, but you've got to get the really, really, really good olive oil. And that's it's very expensive in the UK at the minute, but where we are at this park up, there's an olive oil co-op down the road that sells it. So guess where I'm going when I've finished eating? Right, so we just thought we'd come back to the vans and drop the things off. Not that I've bought an awful lot, but you know, so you're not carrying a litre of oil around. But look at that. So that was €6.70 for a litre, and that's about €8 in the supermarket at the moment. But I bought it from a place where I've just seen olives being taken in to do it. So yeah, well impressed with that. And I love the stuff. So I've got that. I've also got olive oil soap with aloe vera. Aloe vera. I got myself a little natural lip balm with olive oil in it. However, I wanted some chocolate, because they do chocolate with olive oil in it, which kind of sounds weird, but kind of sounds good. But they only had one with like a milk chocolate with an orange cream in there, and I thought that might be a bit too much. I actually wanted something where I might be able to taste the olive oil in there. And they do a dark chocolate one, which is on their website, but they didn't have any of it in. But yeah, definitely, if you come to this park up, it's literally around the corner. So if you like olive oil, go and see it. So for those three things there, it cost me $11.45. So about £10 in it for that bargain. And now we're going to go back out again and get some food. So we went past the cafe Chocolat. We'd seen that on the map, and it's kind of on the way to where we're going. So we're just like, do we do it backwards? So we've just had pudding.
Netherlands.
Yeah, in the Netherlands, you get given apple cake before you eat any food at all.
Yeah.
And it's like an appetizer, but you don't get a choice. It's just always apple cake. So
Nothing wrong with that.
no, we don't complain about that at all. And John's sister makes the best apple cake. So it's so it's like a nice thing. So yeah, we've just gone Dutch a little bit and had pudding first. Well, I just got back to the van. It is so windy out there. I really should carry around. I've got a little road mic set that John kindly gave me that I can use with my phone. So it takes away all the wind noise and things, but I don't carry it with me because why would I? You know, why would I do something useful? Come back to the van. It is 26 degrees in the van and 18 degrees outside. I can handle that. 18 degrees is lovely. The breeze nearly took my cap off a couple of times. But my goodness, that choice of John's done 2 banging choices of food since we've been here. The pizza place was wonderful. And that, what was it called? Whatever it was anyway, they did the meat platter. I'll put the name down here because it's a good 20-minute walk from here. But if you do fancy like a big old meat platter with a choice of all of their favourites in there, then you can do it. It was the big meat platter that had like 4 different meats, normal sausages, chorizo sausages, and I want to say mortadella, but that's not the same thing, but blood sausage anyway, which didn't taste like black pudding. It tasted like sausage, and it was kind of fruity as well. It was strange, but very, very nice. We had that platter, which was one of the biggest platters that they did as an assortment of meat. We shared some patatas fritas, and we had dos cerveza and a Coke each, and it was 44 euros. 44 euros. The other day when we were at the windmills, we went to a lovely little cafe just across the road. We had a burger and chips each, shared some croquetas and 4 beers, and it was 70 euros. The food here has been amazing and very, very reasonable for the quality and the quantity of food you get. Yeah, it's a no-brainer to go out and try all the things. That's the whole point of having these airs in the centre of the towns, isn't it, though? So you go out and try some of the things, which is perfect. So we've both managed to get just a little bit of work done, not as much as we should have done, but we are both still waiting on customers, as it seems. But tomorrow we're going to head off from here. It's always a good feeling when you're going off and you know you're going off into the desert or the mountains or the forests or whatever, and you know you've got all the water you need, your toilet's empty, and you've got like extra water if you need it, which is what we're going to do when we leave. So then we've not really got a time. We have to be out of this desert. John's got a few places he wants to try. There's some touristy places in the middle, like is it megalithic area, dinosaur footprints, all of these kind of things. So I'm kind of looking forward to going and doing that. As you know, with me, I'll tell you about it if you want to go and see how mega it looks, and go and have a look on John and Mandy channel, because John will get his drawn out, no doubt, and there's no point in me even trying because he'll beat the pants off it every single time. So it's time for a sit down and a drink. Water this time with a bit of juice in. I'm not too worried about getting water over here because it's just everywhere. If it's not at the Aires, there's picnic areas everywhere, and every picnic area will have a tap. We've also been driving down where there's just been what looks like a mosaic headstone, and it's got a tap in it. And because I filter the drinking water anyway, or it's just for washing hands, it's absolutely brilliant. So it takes the worry of running out of water when it's so hot and what have you. So yeah, I love Spain. Can I live here? Right. We're just getting ready to leave now. We need to go away from people again. Not that there's been any people-y problems here at all, but you know, it is too much. And this olive factory, as much as I love the olive oil I got from it yesterday, they didn't stop all night. So they had the conveyors running all night, and it was like a dull whirring woo 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 all night. and tractors coming all night and tankers going. So it's definitely olive oil season or olive harvesting season. So we were thinking of staying here another night, but no, not anymore. So John's picked us a spot nicely out of the way. It's not quite to the desert yet. We're not got enough of a drive in there on no sleep, and we've got our live tonight. So we want to make sure that we're exactly where we need to be. We've got signal and we're not knackered, so we can actually have fun on the live later. So I'm just getting me water from here, and then we're going to get cracking.